Hey, good morning, everybody. On my way to the gym. Saturday morning, later time than going to the gym than normal. That's because we had a state of emergency in our county and everything was shutting down. So much snow. And so they're opening up later than they normally do, which, hey, I'm grateful for that. Yesterday, worked out, but a couple other workouts, I tell you, with shoveling, snow thrower is at the other house, and I didn't, but anyway, and so shoveling, a lot of it, heavy, thick. Those of you that live in areas that you get a lot of snow, you know what I'm talking about, where that's the snow that sticks, great for making snowmen and forts and all of that, but pain in the butt to shovel because it's heavy. And also then it gets stuck to your shovel, and then you're trying to shovel and it makes the shovel heavier. It is what it is. So I got an extra nice workout, tons of steps. That's kind of what I'm doing. Not really, I'll call it cardio, but making sure I have so many amount of steps per day. And so I got a lot of steps in. And so shoulder's a little sore today, but that's all right. You know, we'll count it some to hypertrophy. That's not going to stop me from lifting today. Oh my gosh, all these trees. The snow's so heavy. I mean, there's tree branches breaking. They're hanging, the branches hanging to the ground, bending. It's pretty nuts. But anyway, heading to the gym today. Today's an extra day. And so I'm going to do some more bicep work, some tricep work, shoulder work, abs, calves, that kind of thing. 5 sets of each. And so get a nice workout in today. For the biceps, I'm doing just regular cable curls with the easy, you know, the angled bar, the easy shape bar. Then I'm going to do rope extensions on the cable machine. So cable machine overhead rope extensions. I really like the stretch that I get on that. Then I'm doing for some shoulders, I'm going to get some rear delt work in. And that is, what I'm doing is kind of like the cable machines like this. I'm gonna reach over and pull back. I saw Jay Cutler doing that, and that I did that once last Saturday, and that was real nice. And then a calf machine, and then for abs, cable rope, or the rope on the cable, whatever you want to call it, curls or ab curls, and that she'll do it. And then I'm gonna go ahead over. Lincoln's got practice tennis, and so I'll go watch that. Oh, another tree down. It's right there. And it's really pretty right now, actually, but it can be pretty devastating. Out of power. So the kids and their mom, you know, they were out of power all night until this morning, and but it's back on as of this morning, which is good. It means, you know, they had to bundle up cold, but that house retains heat pretty good, and so they were all fine with all of that, which is good. But get their electricity on so they can get ready and all of that good stuff. But anyway, so work-wise, we did it. We got the number of realtors that we wanted to register for the event, which is great. We're putting our touches on the agenda or the itinerary for the event, so what people could expect to grow, learn, all that good stuff. And so the loan officers, when they're working that event, is they have to really, because they're bringing multiple realtors out, is they have to kind of work the room, even though they're smaller in the sense of they're not responsible for every single person there. But they have to make sure they're getting attention to all the realtors that they bring out, developing that relationship. They can't just let the event itself sell, which it will. It would greatly help, but they have to build that relationship, because first and foremost, people do business with people they like. You get an opportunity because you're likable, and that's even over people that are more qualified, more experienced, maybe even better sales skills and all of that. By being likable, because people are attracted to likable people. And that's one reason why some salespeople struggle, is because they might be very nice people, and you get to know them. Hey man, that guy's, the salt of the earth, that kind of person. But they struggle with sales is because in sales, you don't get, oftentimes, in most cases, a long time to build a relationship before the sale happens. You have to build that really quickly. And people that, when they approach a situation, it's very monotone and quiet, and they're not energetic, but they know a ton. They know what's the right thing. They can even ask the right questions, but everything is very slow and boring, so to speak. Is people have a hard time wanting to work with that person, and that's one of the reasons why they struggle. Conversely, if somebody has higher energy, has that, and they communicate, they're likable, they're friendly, that's going to generate more business, even if they're not as experienced. That's not fair. Who cares if it's not fair? It is what it is. And we don't do things based on what we perceive as fairness. It is what it is. And so that means that if in your approach, you need to think that I need to be likable. I need to turn my energy up a little bit. Oh, that's not natural for me. Okay, that's fine. Make it become natural. Do it until it becomes more natural. And something I tell you I've had to work on a ton in my life is to turn that switch on. And that's part of who I am now. I have that. And you're like, well, I don't feel like it. Well, here's the thing. You don't have to feel like it. You still got to do it. In most situations, I have to consciously think to myself, I got to flip that switch. I did it in a meeting yesterday. I had to flip the switch. It's in a day I was zoned in on, a lot of minutia work we had to get done, answering certain questions and structuring certain things. But then in a meeting, an important meeting, and I needed to flip the switch. And I flipped the switch, and to be able to be that gregarious, funny, fun, all of that sort of stuff. And after it, that meeting was done, flip the switch back off. You can do it. You just have to make the decision to do it. And so if you're struggling in your sales, you're struggling to build a connection, a big likelihood or big chance is that you're not connecting with them because you're not being as likable. And you can apply that to all of your communications with somebody, whether it's even a cold call. Someone receives a cold call and it's a boring person. Well, that's going to be very difficult to get anything. But if you have a way that you communicate, there's more energy behind it, you're going to get more opportunities than the person cold calling and prospecting that is not doing that. And so there's so much benefit of knowing is that people do business with people they like. Okay? That's the first step. Now, how do they keep doing business with you? Well, people keep doing business with you. Well, one, they start because people do business with people they like. They keep doing business with you is because you're good at what you do. And so you might develop a referral relationship initially, and you get that opportunity because they like you. But if you do a bad job, you're not good at what you do, you're going to lose that opportunity. Or you're working with a client, and they give you the shot. You close the deal, but it was rough. The process was bad. You lost that person for the future. So people do business with you because they like you. They keep doing business with you because you're good at what they do. You're good at what you do. And the third thing is people will do more business with you or refer you more business if you ask, and assuming you're doing the other two things. So if you want to get more referrals, you want to get more business, you have to ask for the business. And you will receive more when you ask more. And that's, of course, is assuming you're doing the three things. Is that one, people do business with people they like. Two, people keep doing business with you because you're good at what you do. Three, people do more business with you when you ask. All right, so I'm at the gym. You have yourself a great day, and I will talk to you soon.